The more likable you are, the better life you're gonna live. You'll have access to higher value mating partners, greater wealth opportunities, more fulfillment because other people will actually want to be around you. People crave appreciation. People crave the feeling of importance. How can we give other people what their human nature has conditioned them and programmed them to desperately want in return for likability, so that we can further our own goals and objectives to get more of what we want out of life? Ask yourself right now, how do you get your feeling of importance? It's an important question to answer because it shapes your character. I used to feel important by playing video games, putting a lot of time into Call of Duty, NBA 2K, Madden, being better than my friends, crushing people online. I eventually reached a plateau in life and I said, I need to seek out more meaningful activities. So I now derive my sense of importance through being great and striving to maximize my potential at all realms of life: health, wealth, relationships, spirituality. I want to be great at everything. I want to make a lot of money. I want to have an incredible relationship with friends, family, partner, everything. I want to live a great life, and I want you to live a great life too. So we're going to reverse engineer the formula to figure out how do we give other people more of what they want so that they like us in return, so that we have the opportunity to get more of what we want out of life. The algorithm also likes being liked, so smash the like button now. Step one is to give people what they really want, and it's to feel important, to feel special, to feel appreciated. This is the game within the game when it comes to your career and success in general and making money. I talk a lot on this channel about hard skills: cold calling, cold emailing, prospecting, top of funnel, There's all these important technical skills. Throw all of that out the window, because I'm gonna talk about the game within the game. Ask yourself right now, if you are in sales or whatever profession you're in, you most likely report up to a leader or you report up to other colleagues who are somewhat determinate to your success. And ask yourself, if that person who can influence your career is more likely to help you or more likely to help Billy, who they actually like Billy a little bit more than you. You're at a deficit. So it's important to increase your likability from everyone around you, not just your direct colleagues, not just the people that can influence your career, but all stakeholders. And the way you can do that is by helping other people feel important, making them feel appreciated, making them feel heard. And a practical example of this, based on my firsthand experience, is I work in software sales. You don't need to know much about the landscape, but right out of college, I started as a sales development rep. This is the entry-level role. And I reported up to account executives. That's my role right now. The people who close the deals and actually work the sales cycles with customers. As a sales development representative, my entire existence was cold calling, emailing, all of the technical sales skills we talk about to set up initial meetings. I set up this initial meeting with a prospect or customer. I bring on my account executive runs the meeting, and my account executive decides, is this a qualified opportunity or is this not a qualified opportunity? And if my account executive did not like me, then they are less likely to qualify my opportunity, which is the direct source activity that leads to me being more successful, to hitting my quota, to putting food on the table. So it's of paramount importance to be liked by this person. I cannot artificially fake it and just give them secondhand compliments that are not sincere. That does not work. What you do is show genuine appreciation for what they're doing. So what you do is you maybe say, hey, I respect what you're doing. I really want to get to your spot one day. Can we set up a 15-minute meeting so that I can learn what led you to be as successful as you were to get to that point? And then when they're helping you, regurgitate what they're saying so that they feel heard. And then really appreciate. Just say, hey, I really appreciate you taking the time. Maybe you can verbally say that to them directly in the moment. You can write them a follow-up immediately after the meeting. Maybe you write them a letter. Maybe you send them a gift card, whatever it is. They will naturally feel good helping you, but you can compound that feeling of goodness and appreciation by giving them the roses for helping you. That's what people really want. And then when you make people feel important, an example of how you can do that is in my sales job. So what I do is, as an SDR, I'm setting up meetings for my account executives. Even if I'm not being successful setting up meetings, I will still reach out to my account executives and I'll say, hey, I'm working really hard on this account that we're focused on. Didn't set the meeting, but I had this live conversation. Whenever I set a meeting, I'll send a reminder and I'll CC my account executive on the note. In these little activities like this, make them feel important because you are going out of the way to show you care and that you're willing to go above and beyond. And those are a few practical strategies based on my firsthand experience to make others feel appreciated and also important as well. People get the sense of importance from different activities, so keep this in mind. So it may not just be work related or success related, that's important, but understand what else do they care about? Do they feel important based on their family, based on their dog, based on the races they run, based on the video games they play, based on the clothes they wear? Whatever it is, identify that thing and then double down on it and say, hey, I really like your thing. Give some compliments, and people will start to feel important. And all of a sudden they'll say, wow, I really like to be around that Trent guy. I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking about what he said because he made me feel important. Another low-hanging fruit, easy way to get people to feel more important and special is to use the one word that they care most about, more so than any other word. You can read a dictionary. There's a lot of words out there. The one word that I care about, that you care about more than anything else, is your first name. People love to hear their name. If I'm sitting here making a video and I hear Trent, I'm looking up and saying, oh, what do they want? Oh, they said my name. I feel seen. When people use my name, I feel seen. So if you're anything like me, you have a tough time remembering other people's names. I'm not the best at this because I meet a lot of people. So I try and keep track on my phone. If I meet someone, I'll write down their name. And this isn't just people that I want to further my own objectives with. This is everyone. So I view that I can learn something from everyone I meet. Every man knows more than me about something. From that, I will learn of them. Even if it's the janitor in your building, even if it's the person that cleans the toilets, even if it's a front desk person, understand what makes them feel important, what is their name, use their name more so that they feel special, they feel important, and they will naturally like you in return. The third and final strategy to increase your likability is to talk about what other people are interested in. This seems seemingly obvious, but it's something so many of us miss the mark on. Ask yourself next time you're in a conversation and you're listening to someone, are they telling you about their own firsthand experience? Are they giving you some sort of thought that they're thinking? Or are they genuinely saying, hey, Trent, what do you want? Most of the time, it's them talking about themselves, them sharing some sort of idea that they're trying to project onto you, them complaining, them being excited, something about them. They're not interested in inquiring from you. They feel important because they're talking about what they're thinking about at the moment. So the best way to get people to like you is to listen to them, but also continue to get them to talk about things that they are interested in. In sales, this is Sales 101. Ask the prospect customer about their business. But in human relations, when it comes to dating, when it comes to interpersonal, what are other people interested in? I don't care about veganism, but if the person I'm around is a vegan, I'm not gonna sit here saying how much I love steak. I'm gonna say, what is it about veganism that draws you into it? How do you possibly survive day to day with limited food supply? Why do you do it? How, why, what questions are open-ended. So if you don't know how to do this, if you're introverted, I'm introverted, and oftentimes you're speaking with people and you're sitting there thinking about what question to ask next, when you should do it in the inverse and listen to what they're saying. And maybe they say something like, wow, it rained today and I couldn't take my dog on a walk. Oh man, it did rain hard today. What did you do since you couldn't take your dog on a walk? It shows that you then listened to them, you heard them, and you're asking them questions about what they are genuinely interested in. So if you're able to make other people feel appreciated, other people feel heard, other people feel special, other people feel important, they will like you in return. You don't have to ask for it. You can't force other people to do what they don't want to do. They have to like you to like you. You could use power, you could use fear. There's some different tactics, but that does not go well over the course of time. You want them to like you from the start. And those are a few of the strategies that I deploy to get people to like me, not just so that I can then exploit their likability to get what I want, but I also just want to be a person that other people want to be around. And I think that leads to a more meaningful life. If you got value out of today's video, hit the like button now. Comment down below what strategies you use to get more likability from those around you. Our channel goal is 20,000 subscribers. So if you'd like to support the channel, subscribe now. Talk to you in the next video. Bye.